Hi everyone. I was walking down my hallway, actually yesterday, the day before, in my house. And in my hallway, I have this picture of my family, and I'll show it to you really quick. This was the last family picture that we took before Brandon got sick the second time. And it kind of got me thinking, if I had only known, that he was going to get sick the following year, I would have taken so many more pictures. If I had only known that we were going to lose him, I would have done so much more with him and the kids. But, one thing that for myself personally, I have to remember is that, he got sick in 2018, and it took him 2 years to recover, as I've mentioned in one of my other videos. And he was also considered immune suppressed or immune compromised because of the bone marrow transplant that he received. And also because he experienced something called GVHD, which is graft versus host disease. And that's where your body starts to reject the new bone marrow that's been transplanted from another individual. Your body starts to reject it because it doesn't recognize it. It's almost like a virus. The body is trying to fight it off because they don't, it's not normal. Your body doesn't take on new bone marrow or anything like that normally, so your body's just really trying to fight it and get rid of it. So that took 2 years. Well, by the time he was physically able to travel or do anything, COVID hit. And, 2 years after COVID, just when it started to be okay for people to travel, he got sick again. The if I would have known, or what I also call the shoulda, woulda, couldas, I should have done this, I could have done that. If I had done those things, I would have done this. When you lose someone, it can eat you alive. The guilt you can bury yourself in it because you feel so badly that you weren't able to do all these things for them before you lost them. I don't know that that'll ever be something that I'll be fully, recover from. Thinking about all the things that, we could have done. We never got to travel, really travel, because I wasn't in the financial position to do it. And then with his illness and stuff, we really couldn't do it. My kids, they never really went on an out-of-state trip or out-of-the-country trip. He always wanted to go to Hawaii and learn to surf. He wanted to go to different baseball parks within the states and see baseball games at some of the famous older baseball parks. And all, what I've kind of decided from that is that I was going to create what's called a Brandon bucket list, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. But it's all the things that he didn't get a chance to do, I'm going to do, or me and the kids are going to do together for him and in his memory, because I know that that's what Brandon would have wanted us to do. I think that my main message here with this video is not to kill yourself with guilt. Don't kill yourself with that. If I had only known this was going to happen, I would have done that. If I had only known something bad was going to happen, I would have done that. I'm still working on accepting the fact that my son is gone. I don't know that I'll ever accept it. And I think also accepting all of those if I would have known things is also part of the grief process as well. So if there's a message that I can convey, just be gentle with yourself. Don't let the guilt eat away at you, because life's too short. And we all know that the person that we lost wouldn't want us to be that way. So Thank you as always for listening, and I will see you soon.